Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You are back. We are back together for another episode of Drinks and Convos, baby. Make some noise. We are back, Drinks and Convos, episode 3. Man, been a couple weeks. We are back. It's a new year. Hope you guys had a great holiday, great new year. Able to bring it in with your friends and family, your loved ones, the best way you can because of COVID. You know what I mean? That COVID ban is still out here, but hey, we will overcome. We'll get through it as one. So again, I hope you had a great holiday, great New Year's with friends and family. Now it's back to work, back to the grind. You know what I'm saying? Get back to it. New episodes on the way. So be expecting that. I just want to shout out everybody, all the subscribers that we have thus far. I know it's not a lot, but it's not none, so that's all that matters. Thank you all for subscribing. We're going to grow together, hit that 1 million mark, you know what I'm saying? But hey, gotta crawl before you can walk. So, get to 10,000, then, 15, 25, 50, that 100,000 mark, so on and so forth, all the way to millions, upon millions, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you be sharing these videos, send it to your aunties, your cousins, your mama, your daddy, everybody, your cousin Pookie, all of them. All right? Keep everybody up to date. Share these videos on your socials. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, turn on the post notifications. Follow us on all platforms at Drinks and Convos. You don't want to miss out. Again, all platforms at Drinks and Convos, man. So yeah, make sure you pour it up and let's get right to it. You know what I mean? Pour you up a drink and have a conversation with your boy. And it's just me today, as you can see. No co-host, no special guests, anything like that today. But in the future, I'm definitely going to make sure that I have, special guests and, all that fun stuff. All that fun stuff, man. I can't wait. The things in store that I have for this is going to be amazing. So again, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Follow us on all platforms at Drinks and Convos, man. Let's get right into it. Cheers. I think that's how we should start the episodes off. Every episode, a nice cheers to the camera. Boom. Pour it up with whatever you got. Again, it doesn't have to be alcohol, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not get that misconstrued. But if you want to have alcohol, that's all right with me. You do you. You do you. Of age, of course. Of age. Drink responsibly. 21 and up. You know what I mean? Drink responsibly. All right. Yeah. Have whatever you want, though, Whether it's juice, water, coffee, tea, you know what I'm saying? Some hot cocoa. It's cold outside. Who knows? You feel me? Some of that good, some of that ooh-wee to get your mind right as you watch your boy have a dope conversation, man, Just talking about life, man. A lot of people ask me, like, what's the podcast about? What is it really narrowed down to? You know what? I don't really have an answer for that. It's everything. It's just life, man. You know what I'm saying? It's basically this dope concept came from me just, I don't know what I like to do. I like to get with people. I like to have a drink. I like to talk about life, talk about goals, dreams, saying what's going on around the world. And that's all it is. I'm having me and you, the users, the watchers, the subscribers, the supporters of this channel, my people I'm talking to right now. We just went out to a Starbucks or a bar or, a smoothie spot, whatever the case may be, to have a dope conversation. Just chill, get some things off our chest and talk about life. Basically the concept of this podcast, you know what I mean? Talk about anything from sports, entertainment, politics, what's going on in your life, what's going through your mental, you know what I'm saying? Are you mentally good? Is everything going on correctly up there in the noggin? You know what I'm saying? We all go through stuff. You may need a platform or somewhere to get it off your chest. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And with future guests, I want it to be like, of course I would like for it to be like big name celebrities and things like that. I mean, who wouldn't want it to be like that? But also be like local, you know what I'm saying? Local entrepreneurs, local talent, local artists, athletes, that whole spiel, bring them on the show, talk to them about what's going on in their lives, what they got coming up, anything, new what's going on for them. So, yeah. Can't wait, trusting the process of this. Happy to finally start it. Just bought a new camera. You know, for the people that's watched previous videos, I know y'all could tell your boy looking good in this new cam. Shout out to my pops for the new camera. Came through clutch because I needed this. My old one was not it at all. So shout out to Dad for coming through with the new camera, man. You know, take it one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? One day at a time. So let's get into it. Set any goals for the new year? I know that's probably like a cliche thing to do, because everybody does that. You know, new year, new me. People love that expression. New year, new me. It's a new year, it's a new me. I'm about to do X, Y, and Z. A couple days later, they ain't did X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? They still on A, B, and C. But again, you know, we're all human. We all have our moments. We all have our procrastinations and things like that, to where we might put something aside or end up not completing said task that we have for ourselves. You know, it happens. But all I'm gonna say is, because again, I'm a human. We're all human. It happens to me. I had, you know, goals and stuff that I wanted to accomplish that I end up putting aside or procrastinating on, or just, you know what I mean. We all can fall into a slump, but you know, on the positive side, try not to do that. Try to stay positive and get on the ground to accomplish and complete everything that you set out for yourself. You know what I mean? As best as you can. Again, you know, life, man. I know it can be hard. It can be boring. It can be very tedious or time consuming. You know, all of that type of stuff. But hey, you know, it'll all be worth it in the end, which is all that matters, right? That's all that matters. So if you set those goals, make sure you, to the best of your abilities, accomplish them goals. You know, one day at a time, man. One day at a time. And again, not to keep reiterating myself, but this is my big goals right here. This podcast, man. Can't wait. It's gonna take off. It's gonna be beautiful. But yeah, I know a lot of people got stimulated from stimulus checks, man. Ooh. Do I want to get into that right now? Should I get into that? All I'm gonna say is, them stimulus checks, that whole situation, that whole situation is just, you know, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's helpful. Don't get me wrong, but it's a mess at the same time. It's a mess at the same time, and I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, you can take that how you want it. I'm not knocking it. I'm knocking it, but I'm not knocking it. But I'm giving it its, what should I say, praise, or, you know, whatever the case is with that. But hey, again, hopefully this COVID stuff goes away, man, in the near months, and we can get back to normal. But at the same time, I don't think we're actually gonna get back to normal. Hopefully we get back to normalcy in some way, shape, or form. Talk video games. How y'all feeling? It's been a couple months in with the PS5 and Xbox One. What y'all got? Xbox One and PS5. Me? I have neither. I have neither one. So I cannot give my opinion on either. I will say this. I am a PlayStation guy. As I stated in previous episodes, I'm a PlayStation guy. So I know, of course, my first go-to obviously would be the PS5. But yeah, how y'all feel about it though? PS5, Xbox Series X. What's going on with y'all minds with that one? I'm saying, keeping on the topic of video games, Cyberpunk 2077. Are you loving it or are you hating it? This game has got so much backlash because of, well, I mean, y'all seen the videos, because of how the game isn't all the way properly developed, how it glitches out, and, you know, some stuff just doesn't quite make sense on it. But to me, I love the game. You know, I played on PlayStation 4, obviously. Even with the bugs and all the stuff that they have to patch and go through and all that type of stuff, I feel like it's a very, very, it's a good game, man. It's a great game. You know, getting past that, it's a great game. And it's really setting up, like, you know, the baseline for future games. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really putting that mark on where gaming needs to be. It's a good game, man. If you haven't got Cyberpunk, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying, if you haven't got to try it for yourself, I like the game, me personally, with the stuff they have to patch up. It's a great game, amazing potential, and really that baseline, that blueprint for those style of games, that RPG style of games, man. It's gonna be something special in the future. Definitely is. So, the people that got it and ain't really liking it right now, don't give up on Cyberpunk. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. I have faith that everything's gonna work out. I have faith that everything is gonna work out. They have been backpedaling so hard, trying to get people refunds and all of that, and people talking about they gonna sue. I feel like he's doing the most. That game is not that bad. I feel like every game has its glitches, its bugs. Cut them some slack. It's a great game. But the heat that they are taking right now is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Another thing that's taking a lot of heat, Wonder Woman. Did you all see Wonder Woman? I didn't. I'm gonna tell you why I didn't see Wonder Woman. I didn't see Wonder Woman because, it's gonna hurt to say, I low-key gave up on the DC universe. Just a tad bit. Because of the disappointment. As a DC fan, again, I am a DC fan. I am a DC Comics fan, DC Universe, all of that fan since day one. I mean, their movies aren't as good as their competitor. If we keeping it real, their movies is not as great as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And yeah, they need to step it up. So I just didn't watch it because I was like, what if, this doesn't meet my expectations and I'm just be mad all over again. But I heard a lot of people, it was mixed reviews, but more so leaning on the not as great as it could be review. Meaning like the CGI and, the fighting sequences and stuff like that wasn't all that great. Which is, again, disappointing, troubling to a DC fan like myself. Man, hopefully they can get it together, get it right for the up-and-coming movies. And finally find that space to where they can exist appropriately live action to actually be, competitors in a superhero live action movies, man. Really compete with Marvel. Because, hey, we can't front. Marvel's on top by far, especially with them dropping their TV shows that's in the same universe and preparing for the next phase of movies, man. Can't wait. Staying on the topic of movies and TV shows, did y'all see Power Book 2 Ghost? Last episode, the season finale. Woo! Man, that was incredible. Power was absolutely incredible this past Sunday with Tommy Egan showing back up. Woo-wee. Oh, wait. I should say spoiler alert. Even though I already said it, but spoiler alert. Yes, Tommy Egan returned in Ghost, Power Book 2. Whew, man, it got heavy. It got real heavy. And boy, was he gunning, man. People forgot. Once, Tommy is so the character Tommy is so bullheaded. Once he gets stuck on a task to off somebody and, just off somebody. We're gonna leave it at that. Just off somebody, man. He was on Tasha Hills the whole episode. Shout out to Tariq for coming through again. That boy is his daddy's son. He is Ghost reincarnated. I love the way they writ it. They're writing the episodes to go hand in hand with the original Power series. And man, I feel like, and I'm gonna go out here on the limb. I'm gonna be the one to say it. I feel like Power Book 2 Ghost it's on the path to being better than the first, the original series. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna take the heat. Y'all can comment whatever y'all want. I'm gonna say it. This has the potential to be better than the original series, and I'm sticking to it. It's great writing, great story. This last episode left you on a cliffhanger. Squaring it away with Tommy. They off the professor. What's the professor? I didn't really like the guy professor. I forget the man's name on the show, but y'all know who I'm talking about. That professor that was stealing Tariq's work. Talking about he was writing a book on his life. Like, yo, you gotta relax. Like, he was doing way too much just to be that boy's professor, man. He crossed a lot of lines, And, you know, that's what happened when you cross them type of lines, man. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, stuff like that happens. So you got to stay in your lane and stay in your place. Boy, you got to stay in your place. Because, yeah, he took that man out. So it's over for him. The next season we got to see what's going to happen with that. With him being dead now. And, man, then you got Kanan. Well, what's Kanan going to do? Kanan has been a headache the whole series. Just acting out, doing, a whole bunch of stupid stuff when he ain't have to. He killed the officer, Ramirez, that was helping him, protecting him. Again, spoiler alerts. I'm sorry if you have not seen the episode. You might want to skip this part. But, man, woo. Yeah, it's been tough. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy season finale. Crazy cliffhanger. I cannot wait for this new season, for the next season of Power Book 2. It's going to be incredible, man. It's a whole bunch of stuff that can come into play. Tariq getting accepted into Monet's family. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. I can't wait. But I'm also excited to see the spinoff with Tommy. In the spinoff with, 50 Cent's character, Kane. Those two should be dope. It should be very dope. I wonder what these spinoffs is. Ghost gonna come back to be in these spinoffs? Are they gonna set it? I know Kane's story. They're gonna set it before the actual original Power series, I believe, of him growing up and stuff. So I wonder if he'll be back on that one. And then Tommy, Tommy grew up real, best friends with Ghost. So I can't wait to see it, man. It's gonna be so dope. Shout out to 50 Cent, everybody from Stars, everybody that's writing, directing, producing, the whole nine on these series, man. Whew, they doing a great job. They are doing a great job. 50 Cent, you was a genius. If you got some room, you know what I'm saying, you can cast your boy as a character. I'll be a character on one of them things, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm serious. Cast me. I'm serious. But man, I can't wait. It's gonna be incredible. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Cannot wait. What y'all think about it? Comment below what y'all thought about the episodes. Speaking of other great series, the new season of Sabrina was dropped on Netflix. Did y'all check that out? Yes, I watched Sabrina. I love Sabrina. On Netflix. Another great series that I recommend people to watch. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a fan of the original. I don't know if my 90s babies, if y'all remember the original from back in the day. That was a sitcom. A comedy sitcom from back in the day. I used to watch that. You know what I'm saying? When the cat say them could actually talk. Yeah, all my OGs. I know y'all remember that. Yeah. The new season of Sabrina was pretty great. Again, spoilers. It was heavy. It ended with, both Sabrinas dying. Well, yeah. They both died. / stuck in a void. I think fair to say. So, yeah. Can't wait for season 5 of that. That's going to be incredible. I'm gonna stop giving away the spoilers. But yeah, man. If you have not checked out book. If you not have checked out Power Book 2 Ghost, check it out immediately. And stay tuned for the other spinoffs. And if you have not checked out Sabrina on Netflix, please do so as well. Okay? Ryan Garcia. Did y'all see his fight? Ryan Garcia. It's a pretty good fight. It was a pretty good fight. A lot of action. Ryan Garcia got knocked down for the first time in his career. That shook up a lot of people. A lot of people was not ready for that. They did not see that coming. I didn't see that coming. Of course, I wasn't expecting that. He got knocked down from a headshot, I believe. And then he came back, hit Buddy in the liver. I believe they said it was a liver shot. Rib, liver. It was on the side. Popped him with the left. Brought that man down to his knees. The refs called it. The rest is history. Great fight. It's a heck of a fight. A lot of people saying that boxing is back on the come up and where it need to be because of a lot of these social media stars. Not to call Ryan Garcia one, because he's a legit boxer, undefeated boxer at that. Give that man his respect. But as far as like your Jake Pauls and your Logan Pauls and your KSIs and all of that, it's crazy because that's really helping the sport of boxing get back to where I guess it was once, which is crazy because you literally have your legends of boxing saying that, like Mike Tyson and other fighters, legendary fighters saying that same statement. Like, it's really helping boxing explode to back where it needs to be, and that's crazy, man. It just shows the type of world that we live in. And social media stars are household names in boxing. Like, this is very bizarre. It's very bizarre, but I love it though. I love it. I feel like as a fan of boxing, it definitely shakes up the boxing world and gives it a different perspective of what the sport can be. And I think also that type of thing would, transcend and jump over boundaries to different sports. Social media stars doing the same thing. And honestly, I think it stemmed from the genre of fighting, the different mixes of genre and fighting. I feel like that crossover came with the Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor fight. What y'all think? I think that's where that little bit like stemmed from, because people was like, oh, you have an MMA and UFC fighter with a boxing legend. How that work? How does that work? Well, we about to. All right, UFC boxing. Okay. What if I guess that's what their train of thought was. What if I jump over as a social media star or in Nate Robinson case, retired NBA player? That situation was, yeah. I think that's where it stems from. That situation with Floyd and Conor making a history pay-per-view fight with the UFC and boxing legend. I mean, I guess people just said, why not do it again? It can be done. And as it's showing, Floyd Mayweather is fighting who? Logan Paul. Who in their right mind would have thought that this fight would even happen 5 years ago? Or, you know what I'm saying? Why is their name even in the same conversation? Their name wouldn't even been in the same conversation. Heck, 2 years ago. I mean, let's keep it real. 3, 4. I mean, whatever whatever timestamp you want to put on it. Who would have ever thought that their name would even be in the same conversation with boxing as well? It's crazy. That is crazy, man. It just shows how everything evolves, though, Times are evolving like a mug. Social media platforms are becoming so strong. I mean, dare I say, years from now, social media stars could be your A-list celebrities and entertainers. I mean, think about it. It's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched. With the way that we're going now, right? The way that we're going now, the possibilities that these other social media stars are, accomplishing, and the barriers that they're breaking, and I mean, I don't think that's too far-fetched. I do not think that's too far-fetched. I think that's a valid statement. The powerhouse that social media has become will make said social media stars A-list celebrities in the next 5 to 10 years. I think that's fair to say. Because a lot of these social media stars not only are doing different things with different sports and entertainment, TV shows, movies. It's all. Yeah, social media is that platform, man. It's such a beast. Social media is such a beast, but it can be such a dark place as well, man. With all the internet trolls and things of that nature. It's one day you can go, viral for your TikTok or something you posted on Twitter, and the next can be you're canceled. Social media is a beast, man. It's a beast. But yeah, I'm sticking on that statement. Social media will indeed turn these social media stars to one day A-list celebrities, man. Crazy. It's crazy to think about. I mean, some social media stars getting paid millions, promote products, join different apps. Wink, wink. If you know, you know. You know what I'm talking about. It's crazy. It's crazy. This social media thing is a beast, man. I hope to use it, I will use it to the best of my abilities in my favor. You know what I mean? Social media can make your dreams come true. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about, man. This beast of innovation that we have literally at our fingertips is absolutely amazing. Social media is an entrepreneur's dream. There's a lot of nonsense that goes along with social media, as we all know, especially with like internet trolls and stuff like that. And I never understood that. Like, what's the point of hate and negativity, man? Like, people really just wake up and choose negativity to start their day. Like, yeah, I'm about to go to this person's comment section. I'm about to, talk about how they look or say some nonsense, some BS on their video because I'm miserable and angry. Like, why? You know what I mean? What is your problem? What's the point of heckling somebody? Like, do you hate your life that bad? Are you mad with your circumstances? I mean, what's your problem? I don't get it. I never understood how somebody could just hate and be mad about somebody with their success and all that. That's the most corniest, lamest thing ever, man. I never understood that. You just wake up angry. Like, what are you angry for, man? Never understood that. Hey, I could never bring myself to just blatantly hating on somebody or talking down on somebody, especially if they did nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't, but even then, you know what I mean? I don't know. It just couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. I couldn't be in nobody comments and nothing like that, saying anything negatively, unless this person is wrong or they out here saying some nonsense or some BS or whatever the case may be. That's the big unless, but that ain't the case. People just out here just hating, just to hate. I mean, it's a picture, it's a video of somebody laughing, dancing, having a good time, and they figure out something negative to say, man. It's so bizarre to me, man. So bizarre to me, man. But hey, haters make you greater. You feel me? Those are obviously your biggest friends. You gotta embrace haters, man. Those are your biggest fans. Again, they take the time out of their day to be negative on your post. So you know what I'm saying? Just embrace the haters. Just smile at the camera. Tell them you love them. The haters are your biggest supporters to a certain extent. You feel me? Haters make you greater. If you a hater and you watching this, thank you. Make sure you subscribe, nigga. Alright? Make sure you subscribe and keep hating. Because I enjoy the hate and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to keep boosting me and giving me views. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Leave it off on that. 2021, new year. I hate to sound cliche. I don't want to sound cliche-ish, but it must be said. If you in 2021, still mad, angry, bitter, and hating on somebody instead of embracing them and uplifting your own self and situation, you, my friend, have a problem. But for those people out there that's getting hated on and negative comments on their post or, in their everyday life, hey, again, embrace that to the best of your abilities and love them. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And if you ain't got no haters, get you some. You know what I'm saying? That's the saying, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. If you ain't got no haters, get you some, Haters make you greater. And for the haters out there, if you ain't got nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. 2021, man, new year. Hey, let's all upgrade ourselves. Let's get out there and accomplish our dreams and goals. Let's really go hard at the beginning of this year and beyond. All throughout life, man. Let's get it. Let's stay positive. You know what I'm saying? So I try to do in every episode to the best of my ability on a positive note. This is a sign. Don't procrastinate. Don't sit there and let the days go past. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to take time off to think, analyze, and reevaluate things. But as soon as you got that together, get back on it. All right? Let's be great. All 2021 and beyond, man. It's your boy Zay. I love y'all. This has been another episode of Drinks and Convos, baby. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on every platform at Drinks and Convos. You do not want to miss out. Again, like, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and make sure you share this video to everybody you know, because it's only going to get better. All right, it's your boy Zay. I'm out. Peace.